Surrey, make some fucking noise.
Hey yo, what up? It's N.W.B.T, the 6-year smoked out edition. We got the OGs with me to my right.
Kind of guy.
To my left.
It's DVP.
The fucking rhythm. Hey man, so it's Monday, so it's still fresh in the minds. What do you think? Right off the bat, the whole weekend, first impressions.
Great success.
Very great.
Yeah, I don't really think there was a battle that didn't live up to the standard it had, and I think everyone did really fucking well. I think the turnout was really good. The venue was really good. There wasn't any big issues with the venue. Not really a lot to complain about.
Yeah, it was fucking good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks. It's really
Covered
chimed in there.
it all.
No, that's
In terms of an event, it went off pretty easily.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like he was too stressed at all. There's that one incident on day one, but
yeah, but that was
it. That was minor.
That went down smooth. So
that was minor.
As smooth as it could go for sure.
No complaints, man.
So okay. Fucking I forgot the cards here. So we're just gonna jump right into it. Keep it quick and short. All that good stuff. Day one, which I would say was just a bomb. Everybody was fucking going off day one. The whole fucking crowd was loud and shit.
Hell yeah.
And you boys started up, old Kaiser and Darren Hayes.
Yeah, Darren Hayes did good.
He did do good.
Yeah.
I was surprised, man. He did well. So props to Hayes. He's looking good too, healthy, fucking happy. He was telling me he's doing well in life. He's just come a long way, man. So it was good to see, man. Really good.
I was surprised. He did a lot better than I thought he was going to do.
Was there anything he said to you that stuck out where you were like...
The only thing I remember that was funny was he said I bought the Vancouver Battle Rap starter pack.
I thought
that was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, that was pretty fire.
But besides that, no. I thought I'd kind of cooked him low key
every
round.
No.
But it was a good battle.
I would say that you probably edged every round, but he kept up, which I was surprised about. I mean, he has a lot of old school wrestling references and shit that I'm not really huge on, but
there were
he was rapping and they were hidden, so I was like, well,
yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, I thought it was a fire. It was definitely a good way to warm up the crowd. The crowd got loud right away, which was really nice.
I'd say it was good that you fucking got all 3 rounds out without any fucking stumbles or anything.
That felt good, man. That was a clean.
Yeah.
It came off pretty clean.
Is that the biggest crowd you've rapped in front of?
Oh, for sure. I mean, BVB might have been a little bigger, but honestly, that room's way bigger than that room we performed in Kelowna. So it just felt like there was way more space to fill. Because even after the crowd ended, there's still 40 feet of bar and to the door and shit.
Back there
yeah, exactly.
Too,
when you want to project to the back of the room, you want everyone to be listening. So, I also, as soon as I got my first 4 off, I was like, okay, I can do this. It was literally the force for bars of the first round. I was nervous, and then after that, I was like, I got
once
this.
You get that first rush, right? Bro, the crowd hits,
and then you just black out, and then your round's over, and you're like, oh fuck, that was it.
Yeah. No, I totally get that.
Yeah, no, it was dope though. It was, like Stevie said, definitely felt good to get 3 clean rounds off.
Yeah, because I feel like your last 2 battles, you had good crowd reaction and your parts were good, but you were choppy sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
Some parts.
And it really kills your momentum too if you're not used to getting out of those situations well. You're just oh fuck, where am I?
Yeah, that's the moment on my choke. The moment it goes away, I was just like, oh fuck, and some people pull it off really well, and I was just like, I'm fucked. Right? What do I do now, right?
Yeah,
so I
get
that.
If you haven't mastered the art yet,
it
takes about 5 chokes before you get to that level, and then you're I can say some stupid shit.
So JB, Styles, and Big Easy were next. JB coming out pretty much doing his thing, he didn't freestyle, I don't think. Did he?
No, I don't think so.
Because
this is a style clash for sure.
It was a super, I don't want to say old school, but JB's it's pretty solidified in what he does in Smoked Out. I don't think a lot of people had seen Big Easy before, so it was
no, I definitely haven't.
Yeah, so it was a very, very big style clash. I thought it worked out though. I thought it was a dope battle. Unfortunately, I missed half of it, but
I thought it was dope. I missed half.
From what I saw, it was fucking.
No,
fire.
they did.
So
good.
who do you think won?
I thought JB did good, and it was good to see him get all his material off. And if he did freestyle, I thought it was good that he didn't immediately go, "This is a freestyle," and because he does that, and then you kind of tune out. He might have done it after, but
freestyle on him.
Yeah. And if he did, then he must have pulled it off because I don't remember it being super awkward. So I thought JB took it for sure.
Yeah, I mean the Big Easy, he's like a rap guy, and he got a lot of energy. He's jumping all around and he's fucking good. But I definitely feel like JB wrote a little better material than him. But I don't know, like, you gotta fucking say something for, like, the performance as well. So I don't know who won that one. That one was a close one for me.
Yeah, from what I saw, I felt like his rounds were way longer.
Yeah.
But he also had me, like, engaged the whole time, too. So there's I gotta give him some points for that. But yeah, I missed the first round and a half. So I won't speak too much on it. But yeah, I thought Big Easy was dope. Yeah, and JB's a solidified man. It's hard to hate JB.
Fuck yeah. Speaking of missing the first round and a half, I missed the first round and a half of this one, and it was I fucking choked about it.
Yeah, that's
we won't get into this. The next one was Jay Fuller and Little Corey, also known as Coyote.
You missed a round and a half of that one?
I was fucking at the bar like, will you fucking hurry up, man? Like, I was choked.
I guess the one downside was the bar was slow as fuck.
They got it better by the end of the night, but like...
We have to tell them if it's going to be that big of a crowd, you need to hire a couple more people.
Yeah,
like,
you need at least 2 more bartenders.
You see, the amount of booze we're selling this weekend, you guys can at least hire like another $600 worth of fucking staff for the whole weekend. You know, it's like
I feel like by the end of it, like they were picking it up. It's just this one, like she like pours half a shot and
then looks
like,
at it.
Yeah, and then starts going like this. I'm like, will you fucking go?
I was just
and then it was right at the top, and I'm like, that's good. I'm like, it's a Jaeger bomb, right? I'm like, just give me the fucking thing. I could hear the crowd going off. Yeah, but
that was a good fucking battle.
That was a great battle.
I'm hearing fucking battle of the night potentially.
It was up there.
Yeah,
it was up there for sure.
They did both.
They stepped up for sure. I could just tell by the fucking how crowd.
I think like Vocab said it right when he said like Corey won the first round and Jay Fuller won the second and third.
Yeah, Fuller got better as the battle.
Yeah.
Like it was fucking impressive.
Corey came out swinging at first, like so good, and then kind of tapered off, and then Fuller didn't come in so strong, but like got better as it went, which I find leaves a better lasting impression. In the battle than like
if your third round your strongest round, I think that means the most in this shit, because then that's what people are going to take away from it.
A lot of people will judge a battle based on the third round, especially if it was close.
Exactly. Yeah, a lot of the times I'm like, oh, this is a close battle. Whoever does good here wins. That was napping for the first half.
So, both these guys were talking about how they really wanted to step up and they were making runs for title contentions. Do you think they've got it in them now?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, both of them?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think that Corey's ready for a title shot, but I think he could be. I think Fuller is probably closer to a title shot.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Now, when you say closer, do you mean like within a few, or he's got a little bit more work to put in?
I'd say like within like a few, because I don't really know. Like I think that whoever, I don't know who said it today, but the Creative versus Fuller in like a number one contention match would be a good
Creative doesn't want it. I just spoke directly to him. He just doesn't. He won't be a part of it. He's got no disrespect to it. He just feels like he's branching out differently than what that would be, right? Which is fair, because like as the champ, like you battle who they tell you to. As far as I understand, at least, like the contenders, you don't really get to choose these things.
Well, there's no choosing, obviously.
Unless you're a judge
or else you would choose the easiest person and just keep the title for the rest of your life.
So yeah, I get it, but he doesn't want it. So like,
well, that's all well and good, but either way, fucking. I don't know who else would be closer, who wants it. It seems like everybody like that gets to a certain fucking level thinks that they're above like the Smoked Out title.
Yeah.
Which is all well and good, but I mean like it's like everybody talks about going a certain direction and stuff, and it's like I can tell everybody in the fucking scene right now, if you're trying to be a famous battle rapper, it's not going to happen. There's no money in it. Even if you get 10 million views, you get none of those monies.
None of those monies.
That's not yours. Then fucking, like, the most you get paid for a battle is, like, $1,500. You would have to do 75 battles a year to even make a decent fucking wage. So it's like, what direction are you really going?
Yeah.
Like, where are you going?
Yeah, fair enough.
Like,
In
why
my
not?
head, it makes sense to want to be the best where you're from. Like, and to be the best in your...
Well, see, I
I
felt
take
like...
some free vacations and shit, but that doesn't mean you can't just fucking still fuck around in your home league, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, what? Who cares? You
Yeah,
know?
I don't know. I felt like DP carried that really well, like being the whole champ and still being able to do stuff. I can't speak on him personally, what his personal
It's
thoughts
not
might
like
have been, but outwardly at least he.
It's not like
projected it
we're
well.
like, yo, you can't battle here because you're the champ. It's like, you know, it's like do whatever you want. Like when I was champ, I battled Copacetic and I battled Chronic Walters and I battled fucking Heretic. So it's like. I was just out doing whatever. When DP was champ, he was in beast mode. He was fucking at, I think he did like a KOTD Ground Zero, didn't he, or something?
Yeah, he battled Dale Denton, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like he was doing his thing. It's not like having the smoked out shit.
No, it doesn't restrict you. I think if anything, it helps you because it gives you something to...
Yeah.
Like, and you have a whole league behind you and Mike behind you. I think that can do a lot for you if you really fucking use it properly, which I think DP did.
Yeah.
Because he got clowned a lot for saying he wants to be on URL, but at the end of the day, he fucking got a battle on URL.
He did it on URL too. Yeah.
So
and
I think being the smoked out champ did nothing but help him in that regard. So.
Oh, it definitely does help.
Like, so I don't understand the whole not wanting to go for it. I respect people's decision not to, but I think the championship getting downplayed. We should put those days behind us because it's clearly that it helps in a certain sense if you use it properly.
Okay, fair enough. I could certainly get behind that. So what would you say? Like, I feel like we need more of a... Like the plaque. Somebody brought up the plaque. Is the plaque what we're doing with the chain? Like,
no, there's something coming like soon.
All right. Because I think that's the real thing is like, I don't know. People see it's like...
But now that people see this, then all of a sudden, now I want to fucking do this. It's like, no, you didn't want to do it fucking last week.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, what happened here? Oh, like, yeah, so it's like, especially like investing, like I have no part of what is happening right now of who's getting whatever, but I imagine it costs some fucking money, and to like... buy something for somebody who didn't care about it when there was nothing, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
I already told Mike, give me the fucking shit, I'm making my own. You don't have to pay for it. I'm getting one from when I was champ. Fuck you.
There you go.
But yeah, so, yeah, people should want to be champ. And if you don't want to be champ, then whatever. Like, I can understand they're like, oh, who am I going to battle? But I mean, Creative and AJ just had a fucking amazing battle, and it's like, that could have been...
Yeah, that could have been a contention match.
A contention match or a title battle, or you know, there's still battles out there that can be good.
Yeah, I get behind that for sure. So next up, we got Knucklehead and fucking Neckbone.
Oh man,
who like I gotta say, Neckbone live and Neckbone on cam are two very different things, man. Very different things. And I was entertained the whole time.
Yeah, me too.
I really was.
And I think the way this battle went down, it's an absolute toss-up of who you give it to. It's all about what you prefer. Because Neckbone came with the clean performance and the energy, but Nuxie had that X factor.
Oh, yeah.
You can't account for when someone chokes and has amazing freestyles like that.
Yeah, he did good. And he probably might have even had like a little bit better material than Neckbone. But Neckbone just has this fucking energy that's just like, holy fuck, this guy is fucking like, I don't know what he's doing, but he's fucking doing it good, man. He's doing it real good.
I was howling, man. He was funny. He was really funny. Yeah, it was a good battle, and yeah, fucking Knuckle with the choke, but like pulling literally fucking things out of the air to rap about and get
which
in the
I
fire.
didn't even know he could do. Like,
no,
I don't know
like
if that's a
pulled,
new fucking thing
he
or
pulled
what.
like a creative-esque, like pointed at Wise Guy's like outfit and pulled a bar out of it, and we're all just like, oh shit! And then and you could see that fed him, right? And he went farther into it and shit. So like it was cool. And you know, somebody once told me you need a bunch of chokes to become a master of it. So maybe he's got that down.
Yeah, he definitely does. He's learning well.
Young Padawan.
Lex D and Barjay, an interesting one.
Yeah, this one I didn't get to see very much of, but yeah.
Lex D with the standard Lex D shit, like it was fucking hilarious. I thought he was just clowning him doing his thing. Barjay with like
I remember hearing the one part of Lex D's shit, and I was laughing, but I was like so preoccupied with the other shit. But like in my head, I'm laughing because he'll rap until here or something.
Yeah.
Legend still has it. He's still rapping today or something. Like it was like
the whole
fucking,
freestyling bit.
Yeah,
that was a really good angle.
Yeah, I was like, holy fuck.
And Barjay went with just some straight savagery. That seemed,
just some disrespectful stuff.
Which was hitting hard.
Yeah, it was.
It was funny.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this today in the group chat, and it was like, I think that if he just like sprinkled like the racial shit in there, it would have been a lot better than just going like 3 full rounds of straight fucking racial shit. But
yeah,
because I mean, I'm not against getting a little racist, like stereotype shit, you know, like just stereotype shit, like like shit like that. But like, don't kill it the whole battle, you know.
Yeah.
No, and there's something to be said for that. Like a good angle, I think should only ever be 1 round. Like a good approach like that, like because then people are gonna get tired of it after,
like,
and then it's just like, oh, you're back on the racist shit. Like this round too, it's hard to give someone points if they do the same thing every single round and don't really diversify.
Except for when I call Billy a rapist for 3 rounds.
Yeah,
that works.
Where are we? Fucking speaking of, Stevie P.
That was my segue.
Yeah, I know.
About this.
I'm out of the game. Stevie P and Mongers, Billy Shakes and Wise Guy.
Yeah.
I think this took Battle of the Night.
Battle of the Night, yeah.
I thought this...
If not Battle of the Weekend, in my opinion. Like, first round, Stevie P and Mongers was fucking the funniest shit I had seen.
Yeah,
I was very surprised.
Like, you guys couldn't get off more than a few bars without us fucking laughing.
Yeah.
Like,
I told everybody we were going to be one of the best teams.
No one believed you.
I fucking called it.
No one believed you.
But I feel like there's a couple things that I can do like a little better for like the 2v2 format. I had some like good shit, but like while Monger's like rapping, if I didn't have like any ad libs or like I wasn't involved, I was just kind of sitting there like bobbing my head and shit, and it was like there was a couple like dead parts that I found.
Yeah.
And then like one scheme that I thought was gonna hit like really hard didn't hit in the third, and like the first, like some of the first that I thought was gonna fucking not hit that good hit like so fucking good.
That's how it always goes, man.
Yeah, I was like, man, like fucking.
So did they say anything to you that got you, or not got you, but you thought like, oh shit?
Oh
like
yeah, fuck for sure. There was a bunch of fucking shit. They were like fucking, I can't even remember fucking, but there was like so much shit that I was just like.
They really were picking you guys apart.
They were fucking doing good, man. The only thing I will say about them, like what I feel separated us from them, from what a lot of people are telling me, like a lot of people say that we edged every round.
Yeah.
And I think it was just like the choreographing that me and Mongers did together.
Yeah,
we,
man.
Like, really, like, fucking practiced and acted out how we were gonna do shit and say shit and, like...
I was saying that before, like, choreographing your rounds will fucking always stand it apart. Like, it just makes it so much easier to
I had this conversation with Cope this weekend.
Yeah, it's fucking...
yeah, no. Especially on 2v2s, because there is, like, dead time when one person's just not doing anything. So if you can find a way to incorporate... Or just do something
or
more
like
than
when
nothing.
I was like weirdos, just in the middle of like.
Yo, your ad-libs are fire. That
Yeah.
one round when you hit that was so funny. I remember I turned to Gobi. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking hilarious.
That's what I was like. That's what I was trying to get, but there were some parts that I still didn't quite like do it. But yeah, it was fucking. It was like
And Monger's like,
amped to battle again.
A lot of talk about Monger's not being able to hang and.
Monger's fucking shined in that battle, man. He fucking really killed it.
Well, yeah, because they brought up how Mongers doesn't belong here, but then you guys had you had a fucking Mongers doesn't belong here fucking part 2. I think that was hilarious. Like
you are a hero to this kid. Like fucking.
No, that was the thing. I think you guys had a lot of material that like counteracted their material. Like I think you had a lot of good counterpoints, whereas I don't think they had as much of a response for what you guys said to them.
And Mongers with Mongers with the telling me I forgot 6 bars shit.
So good. I thought that was real when it happened too. It was like super fucking genuine to me.
Which is good because I liked what Joey Malice said in the forum. He was like, "Don't ruin the mystique." He was like, Mongers was like, "Oh, Stevie didn't really choke," and then he was like, "Don't ruin it, man." Like everybody thought it was fucking.
No, for real. Like, yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Just because your response, you were just like, fuck. Like, it was good. So, Closing off day one, Lou Cypher and G Show.
Yeah.
And
so we actually did this a little backwards because my battle actually happened before Bar J and Lex D.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So Bar J and Lex D I didn't get to see much of, and G Show and fucking Lou Cypher I didn't get to see much of because I was dealing with the fucking other shit that was happening.
Yeah.
So it was fucking like I didn't really get to see G Show.
Well, G Show cooked.
Yeah, I heard he fucking destroyed him, which is awesome.
Yeah. He
I think it was pretty easily his best. Like I think it was better than his Pepe performance last year.
Yeah.
Material is just so fucking. His material is so crazy. And, I think at the point where he realized he was going to win the battle pretty early on, that just gave him even more.
He started sweating.
Yeah, he was just fucking, he was killing it. And, people were, heckling from the crowd, and he was, responding to people in the crowd and shit. He was super...
Just more comfy than he
Yeah, exactly. Been, so comfortable. And, it's good to see, man, because that's all people were really telling him to work on for the longest time. And it's good to see him, fill those shoes and respond to what people are telling him to work on.
Lou Cypher totally slept on him, thought he was way worse, because I heard him, he said something like, holy shit, I didn't know you were this good.
After his first round, I was like, wow, I didn't know you were that good. And then he said it every other round after that. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But Lou was killing it, too.
Was he?
Yeah, he was kind of it seemed like maybe he was even freestyling a bit, but he was,
he was definitely
doing really good.
He was definitely freestyling.
He knows how to freestyle.
Oh, he's a vet, man. He's a vet.
He's good.
He battled last weekend, the weekend before. This isn't new to him.
But it really was no contention.
Yeah.
And I saw somebody in the forum so when are we just gonna book Ellipsis versus G Show? Is that fucking a reality at this point, or what do you guys think on that?
I don't know if that's a reality right now because I don't really see ill-prepared Lou Cypher the same as a fucking prepared Ellipsis.
Yeah, because Ellipsis isn't going to show up like that.
Ellipsis watched fucking G Show grow from the bottom, and if he battles him...
I don't mean the next battle.
Yeah.
But do you see G Show grow?
Yeah, eventually.
For sure.
Because it has to happen unless Ellipsis retires before that.
Or if Ellipsis just doesn't feel like he needs to give the next up-and-comer a shot, but he should.
No, he already did. He gave Jaws a shot when he didn't have to.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't think that's a problem. I think it's more of a timing thing.
Yeah. He wants it to be right.
It has to be beneficial for both of them, I think.
Yeah. But I'm not saying Ellipsis would do that. I was just saying unless he does that, then that's gonna make it not happen. But I can't see it. I'd say probably within the next fucking 7 battles, we would have to see it probably.
Yeah.
All right.
If G Show continues on his,
he seems to be learning. He really seems to be a sponge on what people tell him he should work on, and the next couple of battles he suddenly got that skill, and it's so you're doing this now. All right, cool.
He basically does everything now. There's nothing that he's at the point where he just needs to work out his personality and really let it shine.
Yeah, 100%. Become a character almost.
Exactly.
Become a brand and something you can sell.
That's it. I mean, that's the next step for anybody who really wants to get to that level where you're competing with top people is just branding yourself and getting people to know, because it's so awesome when you go to a city you've never been before and there's people coming up to you oh man, are you gonna do a fucking list or what? It's I'm yeah, fuck, maybe we'll see what happens. And then but it's sweet, because I've never met this person before in my life, and he knows exactly what my shit's about, So that's where you need to get to, for sure.
But yeah, I think G Show proved that he can hang with vets in the ring. They're not going to shake him because he was not shook at all.
Yeah,
and he offered to go first and everything too. So
he was ready to go.
Yeah, he was not playing around. So it's good to see, man. He's gaining confidence, and I think you can put him in the ring against pretty much anyone at this point.
I got the fucking pay-per-view on here, so I'll fucking watch him.
Let's go.
Go fucking get that shit.
Yeah, what is it? ppv.smokedoutbattles.com.
Yeah, it's whatever the fuck James Gray posts on every post in the fucking group, man.
Shout out to James.
Fucking don't even try to spell it out because Mike had already been posting the wrong shit, and I'm like, Mike, you gotta post the right link at least, buddy, or people can't buy the pay-per-view. No, he only did it once.
So the 2v2 was such a success, and we've had recent successes with those going on that there's been lots more talk about those happening.
We need more 2-on-2 teams.
We do. Do you have anybody? I know, obviously, Skoden.
Yeah.
That's probably target number one. But is there anybody you would go up against?
We're going for like Real Deal and Fresco next. Joking. No.
Mongers doesn't belong here.
And neither does Steve. But yeah, I think that what I'm gonna say is that like I don't really have anybody else, but I encourage people to fucking just do it, man. Because like I've never done a 2-on-2. I always wanted to do one, but I was always like, oh, is it gonna fucking work, or like, am I gonna be able to meet up and actually make it fucking work and do good? And then I just fucking did it, and it was amazing. So it's good. Like, especially if you're like feeling sick of doing single battles because you've done like 40 fucking 7 of them, then yeah, go do a fucking 2-on-2.
That's good.
All right. Any other takeaways from day one? We had a huge, loud crowd. The crowd was loud, man.
Yeah. The venue's fucking awesome. It's a good venue.
Food was good.
We were able to get people fucking there. Like, it's right close to a SkyTrain. So, like, and I want to shout out, like, fucking all the battlers that fucking brought people this fucking weekend. That makes all the difference in a fucking event.
It's true.
It's like, we got our, like, normal 30 fucking people that come to the event, and now, in order to get that up to, like, we got 30, like, paid people, and then the battlers. So there's, like, going to be, like, 50 people there no matter what. But in order to get that to the 100... we need everybody selling fucking tickets.
And I was surprised how many people were there day 2. Like it was a lot better than last year's day 2.
And some of them were like different people that couldn't come to day 1, but they came to day 2, and it was like
it's good to see, man.
The people I brought, I didn't come to day 1, but they came to day 2 because I was battling then, and then all day today, all they were saying was like, man, you would have had a good time. You should have come. And they're telling all their buddies, and they're like, well, fuck, I'll come to the next one. When's the next one, right? So it's like, it really does work.
And by having, like, the home now, like, this is our second event there. We're about to start planning a third one there. Like, it's going to be like the Peacock, where, like, just random people know, like, every couple months there's going to be this battle rap event at this venue, so like the locals start coming and shit too. So
that's huge.
I remember like the Peacock, we were like, there were some nights we had like 150 people in there, like it was wall to wall,
and it wasn't like the anniversary event. No, it was just like one of our bigger events for sure, but it wasn't the fucking primetime event. It was, and we did that regularly.
Yeah, like it was building to the point where it was like we were getting 100 people every event, and like. Then, like, obviously we had a lot of venue problems, and we did, like, some fucking HQs, and we did some fucking venues that got shut down, and the 421, and we had a bunch of shit happen, but,
back on track.
Now we got it home again, so let's hope we fucking keep building it back up to what it was, because this event really fucking...
I heard a lot of people, and I'm seeing it all over the forum, talking, like, really reinvigorated their love for the battle rap. People want to battle again who didn't want to, or they're going back home to watch battles and shit like that.
It was funny to see Rev Ron from the second I saw him on day 1 say, fuck, I wish I was battling. And then when I was leaving on Saturday night, he was like, man, I still wish I had a battle this weekend. He was like choked he wasn't on the card. Because dope venue, so many people there, good crowd. Like it's
That's the thing though. It's like, I hate how people don't just trust the process.
100%.
It's like, why do you need to see it be successful before you want to join into it, right? Like, it's it's, well, whatever. But people should know.
Yeah.
Mike's a piece of shit. I'm awesome.
Put some goddamn respect on the name. Day motherfucking 2.
Yeah.
My motherfucking day.
J-Rock.
Fuck y'all day 1s. I'm just joking. Day 2 was great. Like you were saying, big turnout.
Yeah, way better than day 2 last year. I don't think anyone had problems with being tired or whatever. Yeah, I think people kept it pretty responble day 1, so they could show up nice and early.
And like I say, there was like the people that didn't keep it responsible. Other people came on day 2, like your friends, and the battlers had certain people coming, so it still filled it out, right?
Yeah.
Big time.
It was good.
And to those who didn't keep it responsible, fuck y'all. But you know. So we started off with Waldo and Q the Commandante.
Yeah.
And I just want to throw this out there that Waldo looks nothing like I thought he looked like.
And he doesn't look like me either.
No, he
said that?
He looked like fucking, what's his name, Wildcard in the flyer that was like, it was this flyer that was going around all fucking BC for a while. Because remember that girl was like, fucked up girl in the park was like, y'all know Waldo? We're like, no.
In Kelowna.
Yeah, in Kelowna. And, she's like, sure, fuck you up, any of y'all up in a rap battle. Yeah. So he's on his way.
Let's go.
He started with Q the Commandante, and it was good. It was not bad for a fucking debut.
He did fucking good. He probably had one of the better debuts I've seen.
Especially as a musician.
He's the first debut since me.
Is he?
Yeah, you were the only debut in Smoked Out in 2019, right?
Seriously?
Yeah, we hadn't heard
first debut in BC.
Oh, in BC, yeah, because there's a bunch of LAB guys.
Wow. Yeah, but besides...
Listen, the battle's over. Come on.
The battle between me and the colonies is never over.
Well, I guess Q debuted and Ilcause debuted, I guess, on that UBC card, but in Smoked Out, I was the last person to debut. And now I had my 5th battle, and he had his first.
When did you debut in Smoked Out?
420 event.
The 420 event?
Yeah.
So from April till January, how many battles did you have?
5.
5.
Yeah. So
you basically battled on every event that you could battle in
every Smoked Out event. Yeah, I opened every Smoked Out event.
Oh, you're definitely Rookie of the Year.
Let's go.
You're the Rookie of the Year. I'm calling it
right
now. I don't have a plaque for you this year, but you're the Rookie of the Year.
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah.
And yeah, being a musician, like, rappers don't translate well their first couple of battles.
Yeah, no, but
he understood the format for sure.
I mean, because Q was that music guy in his first battle that didn't adapt well.
Okay.
He adapted a lot better, I thought, this time.
This time?
Yeah.
He, had crowd engagement.
Off the bat,
more,
too, off his first round.
Yeah, more battle rap schemey shit.
Yeah,
it was he had told me when we talked that his first battle was a lot of Yukon references because he really wanted to,
it was at UBC,
Yukon shit, and this one he went more battle rappy, and I thought he probably 1-2-1 maybe.
I had him taking the first and the third from what I remember.
Yeah, I can't remember much because right up until I battled, I was pretty much concentrating on my mind. But I do remember being impressed by them. I wasn't really paying attention to who was winning or losing, but just the overall.
I was very impressed to see the change in Q.
Waldo had a little bit of his material was kind of stuff that in battle rap, if you know battle rap more, it's kind of frowned upon doing that stuff.
Yeah.
But it was his first battle, so
no, he'll learn from that.
Yeah, I told him to watch everybody today and see how they are, and then try to come up with some material like that, angle them and not just call people gay and stuff like that, But
that's Stevie's lane.
Yeah, you stay out of that.
You can be as gay as you want. I'm not gonna make fun of you for being gay. You can be gay. I'll be gay with you if you want.
Jesus.
All right, moving on. Noah and Gobi won.
This was actually fire. This was I was man, okay, I'm gonna say it right now. I fucking said when this battle got set up that Noah was fucking
trash?
No, on another fucking level than Gobi. I was man, this guy just battled A-Ward. He's about to battle Mike P. Why are you setting up Noah with Gobi?
Okay.
But it turned out to be a good battle anyways.
Yeah,
but Noah was fucking cooking, man.
I thought he got all 3 rounds.
Yeah.
But not to say Gobi didn't do well, just Noah was doing a lot more.
He was cooking.
Yeah,
okay,
he was
so
really fucking good.
This may sound like a stupid question, but this is the same Noah from before,
yeah,
right?
Jay
Fuller.
Okay, because I thought Noah was trash based on that. To be honest, I said it on the fucking episode.
He was stuttery and choky, and the
whole different guy.
I seen him down in Bellingham. Were you with me in Bellingham? No. So in Bellingham, I seen him, and I was he is actually good, right? Because I remember at the 3 or 4 year or whatever it was, he wasn't that good. He was
no bueno, no.
But because he was he was searching for his shit, when he actually has it locked, last or Saturday.
Yeah,
he was
really
in the pocket, killing every punchline. He had mad sports lines, which I fucking love sports lines.
Yeah.
I was actually, when I battled Real Deal, I was gonna ask him if we could just have a sports bar only battle because I know Real Deal loves fucking sports shit too. He was like, "Man, I totally would have done that." I was like, "Fuck, I should have asked him."
Fuck, fire.
But yeah, he was killing it for me. I think Noah had one of the Noah and Maven probably were 2 of my favorite fucking performances from that night.
Yeah. Maven fucking killed it. But we'll get to that. And Noah definitely stood out for me. I was again at the back kind of practicing, but you could just. For me, it was night and day. Like I don't know what Gobi was spitting because I couldn't really hear him, but Noah was killing.
Yeah, I think Gobi's back was turned to you. I think that might have something to do with it.
He has his like punches and like he still does his speedy delivery, which like everybody's been telling him. Like one of the things like that you guys were saying about G Show is like he really listens to the feedback and adjusts. Gobi's one of those people that hasn't listened to the feedback yet. You know, it's like, this is the feedback. You're rapping too fast. Slow down.
He kind of like said in a couple, like at least one battle, and I want to say 2, that he will not slow down. He just, it is who he is. Like, you know, he just wants to.
If you want to be a piece of shit your whole life, then do it. I'm just joking.
Try to drink some goddamn Dr. Pepper here. Mr. Pepper.
You're good, Gobi. It's all good. Slow down. I hate you.
I hate you.
So, Little Q and Just Ryan.
Oh, yeah. So this was fucking, actually, I hosted this battle.
Oh, so it's all ruined. Fuck.
Yeah. No, I did good this time.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
I even said, like, battler to my left. Round 1, it's on you.
Oh, shit.
I was on some shit.
Just Ryan went first. I remember this. I made point to watch this one, and he showed up in his fucking Winnie the Pooh suit.
Oh,
MC Pooh Bear.
MC Pooh Bear, and he killed it. He did good. Like, I don't know. When people go to watch the Little Q battle, like, what do you do against Little Q? You know, there's only so much you can clown him. You can't go.
I think wearing the Winnie the Pooh shit was perfect. Yeah, it kind of canceled out like.
Yeah,
because it just shows that you don't take yourself that seriously, and
neither does Q.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking.
But if you are someone that like would get upset by what Q said to you, it would only help his performance. Like it would only give him points. So I think it was a good idea on Ryan's part because he brought it and he's like, "Yo, should I put it on?" I was like, "Absolutely."
It's the perfect battle.
Yeah, it's the perfect battle for that. And it was a 1-rounder, so it was really fun, and like everyone was just expecting the laughter and that shit.
Little Q had the fucking
mediocre.
I fucking
that shit was incredible, and it was. I think Q said he forgot like a minute of material, which is unfortunate.
I did forget like a minute of material. He spit about 10 bars, I think, realistically.
Yeah.
And like one of them was freestyle about how like your pet fucking bird dies when you fuck it or something.
No, it's like, do you guys know that a squirrel dies after you fuck it?
Yeah.
Well, at least the one I did.
So it's whatever, but he's always entertaining.
It was funny.
Just Ryan won the battle, but I mean, you never go into a Q battle being like, Little Q's gonna win this shit. You're gonna laugh till you cry, and you're gonna fucking like it.
Yeah,
that's how it goes.
So yeah, next battle was Kid Franklin and mine. Which, I don't know, I did well, I thought. Y'all talk about it.
Yeah, you did good. I think that you did good. You had a decent performance. Like you said, your material didn't hit as much as you would have wanted it to.
No, it didn't.
But that's not to say that it wasn't good. It's like fucking, like, Mike Simpson thrives off that shit. He's like, they didn't react because I was fucking...
Too good.
I was fucking rapping.
I was rapping too well.
It's like whatever.
I did feel like the day 2 crowd was harder to get a reaction.
It was a little bit for sure.
I think
because there is those tired couple people like me. I was tired as shit.
Yeah.
I was like fucking literally like. I imagine like you too. You got home at like 2 a.m. We both went to work for a little bit. Like fucking, we're old men.
I think putting like a lot of the more like rappers on day 2, not downfall, but I think the crowd was expecting a lot more of the funny shit that they saw in day 1, like your guys' battle, Bar J and Lex D.
Because like A-Boss and Wump had big reactions, like because they were just doing stupid retarded shit. Like,
exactly. So I think the crowd was more accustomed to like the clowning and like more easy to digest, not so like rapidy battle rap shit.
Yeah,
which I think was unfortunate in your case because you did, and even Shine said it. Like you had a lot of material that was slept on. I thought JB had a lot of material that was slept on too.
Mm-hmm. AJ was cooking.
Yeah, AJ was fucking cooking too, but it just wasn't the matchup for it, right? Like, and that's the thing about battle rap. You never know how it's going to turn out. Like, because you said you were super confident in your shit beforehand, right?
Buddy, I fucking never felt so good about my material.
And this is one of the ones where I was so nervous about my material, and it worked out, right? So you did fucking.
And like Franklin's he's an intimidating guy to stand in front of. Like, I'm a pretty decent sized guy, and he stands like a couple inches looking down on me, and it's like he's
he's loud.
He's loud and he's right us, and you're like, holy fuck, man! Like, will you just step back for a second?
I don't think he rapped as much as he did against Coleslaw either. I thought he took the more comedic, like
he was
clowny
more,
approach, and I think it was cool to see that side of him because he hasn't really shown that as much.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I had a lot of fun. He says some funny shit, man.
I think it's really going to be a good back and forth on camera. I'm excited to watch that one back.
He's like my favorite from Alberta, so
yeah.
He's like, it's hard for me. Like even in my top 5, like that I just wrote in the group today, like I had like
Franklin and Pat.
As the honorable mentions, right? Yeah. And I even had like Wise Guy and Maven, so I had like a bunch of Alberta guys in my fucking like top 7 or whatever, like right now, like they've developed some good guys, and Franklin is like, for my style, like the shit that I like break down your opponent, clown them, fucking mix it with rapping, like just all around, fucking.
Yeah, he's very balanced.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's like, I find he's one of the best from Alberta.
Yeah, man, he killed it, and he said something like I'm kind of waiting for people to say it, but he like said it pretty decently. You're such a douche. Your last name is Chad.
Yeah, so fire.
Buddy, all the guys at work, that's the first thing they told everybody. He's like, you fucking said this, so like, get him with it. Fucking, oh yeah, man. So that's become a thing. Thanks.
Yeah.
So that's when you know the punchline was real, when it affects your outside.
When it affects your real life here, Franklin.
Fucking my real life.
But yeah, man, it was fun, man. He's good. It was a good time.
No, yeah, I think this is gonna be one of the better ones to watch back on camera too, because it was close in the building for sure.
It's a lot closer than you thought it was for sure. I already told them like when you watch it back, it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good battle, I think.
Fuck yeah.
Plus, like fucking Franklin's kind of like on a run right now, where he's like getting views. You know.
Yeah, he's doing well in that department. Yeah.
There's lots of people watching him right now because he's actually building himself up pretty good. So
yeah, well, just like you were saying, the fucking Alberta boys seem to be understanding that like pretty well now. Like they didn't really grasp that when it all started, but over the years they've really branded themselves.
Well, it's so important to branch out, man. Like it's cool to be good on your home, like where your home battle is. But if you can't battle, like then you're only going to be the local battle rapper.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
and like Franklin went to like No Coast and all that stuff.
Yeah,
right?
early on too. Like within his first year, I think he did that No Coast battle.
Yeah, he's been all around. He's comfy anywhere, so he's just confident.
Yeah. AJ and Creative, another fire battle.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying battle of the weekend.
I think that I've heard this as battle of the weekend from more people than anybody.
Yeah.
I went around the events talking to a lot of people, and a lot of people are saying that this was their battle of the whole fucking weekend.
It was just such a good back and forth. Like
each
round, I felt it got better, and like they addressed what the other person was saying to them really fucking well.
Well, they both freestyle so great.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
Like they were both like where it was a battle where I thought they both were gonna be like more like bullheaded and like
maybe go over the edge a little bit.
Because like they both of them really seemed like they were respected each other, and they just went in there to fucking have a crazy battle, and that's what they did. Yeah,
beforehand, I think there was a little more of tension there too with them getting in the ring. But I think because we waited like 6 months for the battle to happen, I think tempers kind of cooled, and the event had such a good vibe to it. I don't think they both realized they didn't need to go there to have a good battle.
And as soon as like Creative realized how AJ was rapping, he was like, "All right, this is gonna be like a battle.
Yeah,
let's fucking like do this," you know?
Yeah.
Because AJ's hit or miss. Sometimes he comes with some fucking shit that's like. Fucking sometimes I'm like, man, this guy is writing fucking bars right now. Like, and when he's in his pocket delivering them, he's fucking like so good with them, right?
Well, that was like his first 2 BC performances were like just great battles, right? And that's why everyone liked him so much.
When he did that like 1-rounder with fucking Shine or whatever too, he was fucking cooking for like 4 minutes straight.
Oh, it was like 8 minutes. I think he has like 3/4 of the fucking time on that video because I watched it back and I was like, holy shit, when does AJ's round end?
He was fucking going in, and that's what I mean when he writes like that. I love him, and Creative just has like turned into this guy who's like.
He's so versatile.
And so consistent, man. Yeah. He's like fucking like he's getting his consistency level up there with like G-Show and like Ellipsis. Like he's not in their lane like writing wise, but doing his own thing like consistently and like traveling and being able to perform anywheres and
it's a good
performances.
Yeah.
I couldn't call a winner for this one, honestly.
No, like Creative was getting more crowd reaction for sure, but like
I loved AJ's shit though.
I was thinking like I remember turning to whoever was next to me and just be like, AJ is fucking cooking right now, and like
that whole Marvel fucking scheme he did was like probably one of the craziest Marvel schemes I've heard. There's been a lot of them, but he had like 12 bars of just like 112 references, he fucking did this like pictures, like Kodaks, and that thing like he just kept going.
Yeah.
Like
his whole third was like that. Sorry.
No, I passed it the wrong way.
His whole third was like all like fucking picture or like movie references, but not like movies, but like filming of
and,
movies,
like pictures and fucking cameras, and like it just you would think he was onto something else, and then he would still bring it back to that, and it was fucking. He even said in his like paraphrasing, but like there's always something hidden in every line.
Yeah, he said like something about I'm the chemist. There's something hidden in every fucking verse, like or something. Yeah,
he had a wild like chemistry, something to get reaction fucking bar too. I remember. So
that's the thing about like AJ's really good at writing like that, and that's what he needs to stick with. But AJ can clown too, because I've seen him do some clowning too. It's basically just when he goes on to the shock value shit where it's just like, all right, AJ, like, why are you doing this, right?
Yeah. And that's something even Creative even addressed in the thing.
Oh,
yeah? Yeah, in his raps, he was talking like, yo, you could do so much better than this. You don't have to do this.
Yeah. That was dope, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a super good battle. That was like definitely top fucking 3 battles of the weekend.
Easily, I think. Yeah.
Easy. Merge 1 and Chronic Walters.
Just
another fucking good battle, man.
Like, it sucks that it was after Creative and AJ, because I think it got slept on a little bit, because those guys are both more like just rappers.
Yeah.
But they had some fucking heat,
Merge had some funny shit too, though, a little bit.
And he was like cultured too, like he knew where he was at, and he was making some good references, and like people were understanding what he was talking about.
But Chronic was just doing what Chronic does, and when he gets in like that pocket of just like
anniversary of,
and he has bars, plus he's being rappy, but every one's like a fucking punchline too. It's like he's fucking in like he's a really good 2-bar puncher. I think Chronic is. Dude,
Chronic anniversary events is fucking crazy. I don't
know
what it is.
He definitely won the battle. He won the battle.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But
not to like slight Merge in any way.
No, it was definitely like a good battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Merge, he, it almost seemed like he had this awkward thing going on that was like, it took a second to adjust to, but once it did, like, it just seemed that much funnier to me.
Yeah, no, he was
that's
like,
kind of his style.
Settled into his character, I think, a little bit. He took him a little bit to get warmed up, but he figured it out quickly, man. It was good to see.
But I mean, a lot of people come out here like thinking that it's not gonna be like it is, you know? No. A lot of people come out here like that, like if he hasn't really followed like the smoked out scene and stuff, and like hasn't seen like some of the events, like I imagine they come out here thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna rap in front of like 50 people.
Yeah, they don't.
And then they come and it's like 120 people or something, and like it seems like it's like a big fucking room, you know?
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
So, marijuana.
Do I fucking want this?
I don't know. So. Okay, this ended the night, but it's on the card, so we'll talk about it this way. APAWS and Whoop, there it is.
Yeah.
Great battle.
Great fucking battle.
Yeah.
It's funny though. The people I brought loved every battle, except for Whoop, there it is.
Which is so weird because that was like the most like.
It's not though. We all grew up with Whoop. Think of when Whoop first started. Everybody hated Whoop.
Yeah,
because he was different, right?
I fucking hated Whoop.
Whoop's an acquired taste, man.
Oh,
and that's why we think he's so funny. Like we fucking figured it out.
He's like the definition of like what people think of a smoked out battler. Like
yeah, but he does it so well.
Yeah, it's so original.
But yeah, he's fucking hilarious, man. I was crying, laughing. It was so good. And APAWS kept up right up there with him.
Yeah. I think he had a little bit of a slip up.
He did.
Barely,
he brought
it back. And
but yeah, APAWS like you're your people that you brought that don't follow battle rap probably thought A-Pos won pretty easily.
Yeah, for sure.
That's exactly
but
what they
we're
said.
watching it and we're like, holy fuck.
Like, Whoop
is shining right now.
This is a great Whoop,
Because it's all, like, inside jokes and fucking shit that we know that's just what he's like, right?
Yeah. What did he say? He's got the
moistest, choicest
coitus.
The moistest, choicest
Something
coitus.
with gnarly strangers?
Yeah,
I do party favors with gnarly strangers.
Since the 90s, I've done party favors with gnarly strangers. But it's like I was saying before, I was like, if I just said that, like, yo, since the 90s, I've been doing party favors with gnarly strangers, people would be like, whatever. But he does it like, since the 90s, I've been doing party favors with gnarly strangers. Like, it's just the way he does it. It's fucking so, like...
Yeah.
And he's like 40, you know? So it's like, you know he has been. Like, you know the shit he raps about is like true shit. He's like a 40-year-old comic that probably like traveled around doing shows, having fun. You know, I traveled with him. I know. Fuck, he's fucking awesome.
That's fire.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, I think Woon probably took it in the building, but I'm interested to watch the one back for sure.
Yeah, well,
if you're looking at material, A-Pos won. Like, if you're looking at like breaking down your opponent material, but Whoop doesn't break down his opponent, you know?
He built himself up.
Who barely talks about you? You're just kind of there.
That's why it's a hard battle to fucking win, in my opinion, because he doesn't care what you do.
Yeah.
But
it was hilarious. It was good, man.
Great way to end the night, I thought. Great way to end the weekend.
That's like, for me, that's like my top battle of the fucking weekend, but I understand why other people wouldn't have that as their top battle of the weekend. But for me, that was like my fucking favorite moment, man.
I was
sitting up on stage and I was just crying and fucking laughing stock, and fucking Lex were like hosting it, and it was fucking like everybody was just having so much fun in that moment, man. I was up on the stage just watching it, and I was like, this is what fucking it's all about, man.
Yeah.
This is literally the moment that it's like, this is what this shit's all about right here. I was like, this is fucking awesome.
That's dope.
Yeah, so that was good.
Fuck yeah. So, pretty much with I'll say the most important, but the title match. Craig Maben, Johnny Knox. All right, I have to say this, because I fucking promised him I would. I talked a lot of shit about Maben not being good enough, and he came up to me at the start of the event and said, you know, like, fucking whatever you said, whether the validity of it or not, you know, I respect it, because people are pin saying it, there's some truth behind it. Also, fuck you, I get that. But he cooked. Yeah, he 100%. Fucking showed us why he belongs. He said he was going to, and he fucking really did.
He got it on the 4-1 decision, I think it was.
Yeah, it was a 4-1.
Yeah.
I don't know who voted for Johnny because, like, Maben fucking cooked that shit.
Joey Malice just looked right at me and was like, who the fuck voted for Johnny? Like,
I had Johnny taking the first round by
Johnny
a little bit.
Johnny could take the first round.
Dude, Maben took those last
debatable.
two like convincingly. Those last 2 rounds by Maben were fucking crazy.
No shade to Johnny, and like not even with his little slip up. Like I know he may feel that might have cost him, but I don't think it did. Like you weren't keeping up.
Craig just swagged on.
Yeah, he really fucking did.
Like,
and I'm pretty sure like he only stumbled because he realized that Craig was like not fucking playing tonight.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it was like, fuck, he got kind of shook that, like, fucking Craig was cooking because, like...
And Craig told me before the event, he's like, I think he said his first round, I forget which round it was, he's like, I got a round that will beat anyone in this league.
That's what he said. He said it's like a first round knockout to me. It's like, if I only spit my first, I'd probably still win.
But I thought he got better as the battle went. I thought he fucking ended it on the right note.
Yeah.
He was just feeding off the crowd, man. He's one of those guys that performs, he feels the energy and goes, and he just fucking feeds off it, you know?
I forget who I was standing beside, but I was like, wow, Johnny got the first. And then the second round happened, I was like, holy fuck, Craig just got that round so easily. Like, not so easily, but I was just like, not a doubt in my mind. He only got better in the third round. It was great to see them, man. I think those guys took a lot of slack, or a lot of shit from a lot of people, and they both proved that, like, they can hang and do their thing and
smoked out.
What's his
slogan? The champ that no one wants, but I'm the champ that you got, or whatever?
Yeah, something like that.
It's the champ that you got,
yeah, so I say that he's the champ we didn't want, but we accepted him because he's good now.
Yeah. He came out here and showed us what he can do, man. And, like, no better way to do it, honestly.
Like I said in the forum, like, this guy can compete with anybody. Like, Maben can compete with anybody. If he performs like that all the time, he could compete with the top level people in the world.
That was really good to see. Because I don't think he's battled since the end of March when he battled Renz, like March 2019.
Yeah.
So it was like a good 9 months off.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And to come back with that level of performance, I think is fucking.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he really made a statement, right?
Yeah.
So, and I think he knew he needed to, and he stepped up to the plate and fucking really knocked it out the park.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's probably between fucking him and Creative actually for the performance of fucking day 1 or day 2.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's between one of them two.
Because I think everyone was just so surprised how fucking good he was doing. I was surprised as shit. I was like, oh my god, it's a great battle. Because I wasn't sleeping on it, but I was curious to see how it would go.
And even Johnny, he was like. That shit that he said, he was like, "You're bukkake because you're worse than DP." That shit was funny. He was like going. I remember being like, "Fuck, Johnny's cooking too," but I was just like, he just can't keep up with Maven right now.
Sure.
Yeah, and there is a lot to be said about Johnny's rounds. Like he was breaking them down, talking about how Maven fucking interacting at the events and stuff, like real life shit. That
it was good.
That mattered to the battle, but it wasn't enough. Right?
Johnny just doesn't have that class clown demeanor to him, He's just he's like Maven just seems like this is what he does.
Yeah,
he just
rips around, making fun of people, It's like
it
just seems like he's one of those guys, class clown type fucking.
It worked for him, man.
Yeah,
it was great.
I love that style. Fuck.
So general takeaways from day 2? Anything?
Yeah, between Creative and Maven.
Yeah,
facts.
Fuck yeah.
But I think the title the title match was Battle of the Night for day 2.
Yeah.
Or AJ and Creative,
but,
it's tight, man.
Because AJ and Creative were both completely perfect, and Johnny had the stumble. I'd say.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's
Creative.
valid.
But Maven, Maven was really fucking good.
But performance of the night. Probably could be Maven, man. Maven could have the performance of the fucking night.
Yeah, he's performance of the night for me, for sure. Like, he just, he came out swinging and he didn't stop.
Yeah.
Just nonstop,
just
right?
3 rounds of haymakers.
Yeah, so.
Real good.
I can't remember any of right now. Yeah. But there's been a lot of battle rap this weekend.
What was it, 15 battles? That's a fucking lot, man.
Yeah. So that's the anniversary 6 year. We're hoping to do fucking 6 more, I'm sure.
Yeah,
this is N.W.B.T.
I'll only be 27
taking out the trash.
Then, so.
Take it out the trash.
Let's fucking go, man.
Yeah.
Peace.